Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning. Hi. My name is Vlad Meke. I'm a cardiologist by definition, but today I will be your master of ceremonies. I'm not a man of big words, and I'm not a man of long words, so I like to start the ceremony with a big, big round of applause from you. Thank you. All right. Okay. Let me see how well you can applaud, and I want to amp up the atmosphere, okay? Here, I have an applause-o-meter, and I need audio feedback from everyone as I officially start the ceremony. Here, at the lowest point, we have some small, elegant concerto applauses. Let's hear how that would sound. Elegant, right, everyone, please, everyone. Right, elegant, we don't want to disturb anyone. The neighbors are downstairs sleeping, but we can amp this up. Come on. Right, there we go. And we go higher and higher and higher and higher, because it's graduation ceremony of the 2022 class of dental medicine of the Victor Babeș University of Medicine and Pharmacy, Timișoara. There you go. That's more like it. So, without further ado, I want in your rampant applauses to introduce the distinguished members of the board. In order, Dean, University Professor Dr. Meda Lavinia Negruțiu. Pro-Dean, University Professor Dr. Emanuel Bratu. University Conferentiary Dr. Ruxan Sava Roșianu. Head of Practical Work Dr. Veronica Cioca. And last but definitely, University Assistant Dr. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 long and beautiful years, it all added up to this moment. Take a deep breath and enjoy this moment. Should I just yell and give up the microphone? No. Huh? We're gonna try a little more, see how much battery it has left. If not, I'm gonna scream. So, it all adds up to this moment, the day you become doctors. Today, ladies and gentlemen, and dear graduates and dear colleagues, should not be a day of sadness and nostalgia. You should not look back with sadness of these 6 years having passed. You should look today and towards tomorrow with pride. With pride and joy and recognition that you are doctors. Today is the day we rejoice, ladies and gentlemen. Dear graduates, along with your family and friends, today is the day you rejoice of the final chapter of your university career. So, we start with a solemn moment, and if you want, you can stand up. If you want, you can sing. But let us together audition the hymn to joy, Gaudeamus Igitur.
Gaudeamus igitur,
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, and dear doctors of dental medicine, no one denies the efforts that you have posed to end up today here. But however, we must express our gratitude to our mentors, to our guides, to our teachers, who molded you like lumps of clay and turned you today in these beautiful sculptures that you are. Thank you. One applause is enough. And without further ado, we invite the distinguished members of the board to say a few words. In your applauses, ladies and gentlemen, the Pro Dean University Professor Dr. Emmanuel Brato.
Is this working? Yes. So, dear colleagues, dear families, I wrote a speech and I wrote it in Italian because I understand that the most representative group in this room are Italians. But I'm also going to speak in English just to say a few words. So there are almost 6 years that you've been here, you've studied a lot, you've learned a lot, and more or less somebody took care of you. Partially it was us, but I believe more and more it was the role of your family to take care of you. So now, dear relatives, it's over for the moment, because it's not over. It's not over because you have to support them a little more in the following years, just to give them the right push to go forward and to become a real good doctor. The science and the development of dental medicine today is no longer what it was 10 years ago, and for sure not what it was 40 years ago. Technology is becoming angel and demon all together. And you have to be very selective in the future in order to evaluate what you want to use and what you don't want to use. The lobby in medical industry is as sharp and strong as in all other industries. Don't believe everything what you become served as a new and fantastic development, because it might end up in 1 or 2 years in something that doesn't work. Be very careful what you invest in the future. The temptations of youth are now very good and big and strong. Everybody wants to have a nice vacation, a fast car, but at the end, what you have to do now is to invest in yourselves. You have to go and learn, because you know now the basics, but in order to become a good doctor, you have to learn more and more. And guess what? You are going to learn for the whole of your life. You have to find somebody who is going to be your mentor. Try to evaluate very good that person and try to steal as much as you can from him or her. Because this specialty of medicine is something that you have to do with this and this. And there are a lot of tips and tricks that are not written in books, that are not told at congresses. Everybody has something cooking in his little kitchen in behind. You have to go and see and visit that little kitchen in behind. It's gonna be very hard for you to survive in your own small dental offices. You have to join a team. You have to try somehow to get more specialized in the narrower field of dental medicine in order to have progress. The time of the dentist doing everything in his office is going to die slowly. It's going to be replaced by big chains of dental clinics, by big clinics, and very, very seldom someone can be a fantastic specialist in his own field. That being said, you don't have to forget to live, because you have to be aware that this part of dental medicine that you are going to live with for the whole of your life is going to take a lot of time. You are going to stay maybe 8 to 10 hours in your dental office. You are going to spend more time with your colleagues sometimes than with your family. So when you come back home, you have to be very careful what kind of a partner you have in life. Because if that partner doesn't understand what you are doing to do the whole day, you'll get into problems. You are not going to come at home like a flower, zen. You are going to come with stress, tired, and you have to find at home an environment which is going to help you, not to throw you apart. So when you are going to make that big decision of family, you have to understand that dental medicine requires a lot from your family. And you have to be very careful what kind of a partner you're going to choose. This is also very important. I don't want to take a lot of your time, as I'm going to speak also in Italian a few words. So all that I wish for you is to have a long life, to be happy, to have a lot of success in your activity, and maybe not forget where you started. This remote city in East Europe, some few hundred kilometers away from every big capital, but with a little bit of personality. And don't forget your teachers. I don't forget mine. So, this being said, I want to say a few words in Italian. All my Italian mistakes are made by Google Translate. So it's not me. Cari studenti, futuri colleghi, cari genitori. Sono passati 6 anni da quando sei venuti nel nostro paese per studiare e diventare medico. È stato più difficile per vostri genitori perché non vi vedevano così spesso e hanno dovuto sostenerti economicamente per tanti anni. Normalmente dovrebbe essere un buon investimento. Ma la cattiva notizia è che ci vorrebbe un po' più di aiuto prima di iniziare a tutta velocità. Gli anni a venire sono anni di accumulazione, miglioramento e ricerca di un lavoro stabile, quindi sì, abbiamo bisogno di un po' più di aiuto. Cari colleghi, questo lavoro significa sacrificio, lunghe giornate di lavoro e richiede un buon fisico e psiche. Devi capire che la prima di ogni guadagno materiale ci deve essere amore e rispetto per il malato. Io provengo da una famiglia che ha già 3 generazioni di medici e si sta preparando per la 4. Senza essere a disposizione nel malato giorno e notte, non ti esibirai. Per essere un buon medico, deve prima essere una persona d'onore, non dimenticare di aiutare i tuoi colleghi e cercare di imparare durante la tua carriera professionale. Il mondo in cui viviamo oggi non assomiglia più a quello di 10 anni fa e ancor meno a quello di 40 anni fa. La tecnologia sarà sia angelo che demone, quindi per favore presta attenzione agli sviluppi, ma non credere in nulla di nuovo, a meno che non abbia studi di ricerca seri. In medicina la mafia è molto forte e la lobby delle aziende produce molti prodotti non proprio come sono descritti negli studi, quindi deve essere selettivo. Trova un mentore, Tienilo vicino e capisci che parte di questo lavoro è stato rubato. Le tentazioni della giovinezza sono tanti ed è bene assaporare un po' ognuna, ma ora è il momento di investire su di voi, non su case, vacanze e automobili. Non ci sono molte scorciatoie nella vita, soprattutto in nostra professione. Deve lavorare tanto per avere successo. D'altra parte, non dimenticare di vivere, di fare una famiglia. Fai attenzione ai tuoi partner perché devono capire quale lavoro pratici e quali sacrifici richiede. È un lavoro in cui non hai orari fissi, ti espone a malattie, massimo stress e fatica. La sera, quando torni a casa, potresti non essere quel rilassato uomo del fine di settimana. Cerca ogni opportunità per entrare a far parte di un team di specialisti e migliorare in un determinato campo. L'era del dentista che face tuo, il lavoro è finita. È un tempo di grandi reti di cliniche e di cliniche con 4-5 medici. Non è più così facile riuscire da soli. Vi auguro di essere in buona salute, di avere successo, di prendere cura dei vostri genitori come si sono presi cura di voi, di avere famiglie felici e tanti bambini, in generale di condurre una vita bella e lunga. Grazie.
Thank you, Mr. Prodine, for these kind and wise words of goodbye. Or should I say, grazie signori Prodecano per queste gentili parole da Dio. We continue, ladies and gentlemen, in your, again, rampant applauses. Let's hear them. There you go. Let's hear them for the Dean, University Professor Dr. Lavinia Meda Negruzio.
Dear parents, dear colleagues, dear graduates, from now on, dear colleagues. Now you find yourself at the end of a road and the beginning of another. It is the end of a road that you started 6 years ago and which you followed devotedly, coordinated by your older colleagues, the teaching staff. Now you are part of the class of 2022 of the Victor Babes University of Medicine and Pharmacy, Faculty of Dental Medicine, Study Program Dental Medicine in English. You are now Doctor of Dental Medicine. We are all emotional, just like we were when you first came to your classrooms, asking yourself what was awaiting you. We all feel the nostalgia of these moments after all these years filled with both success and failures. But here we are, parting ways. We, your teachers, will remain here to educate and share our experience with the next generations while you begin a new road. You will spread the fame and reputation of our university, making us proud of your achievements, and you will share worldwide the knowledge and experience that you gained within our university. Some of you will want to perfect yourself by attending a master degree, or others will want to do research, others will want to teach, but certainly all of you will work in dental offices. You will work with people and not on people, and you will have to be able to adapt to each situation and act as a team so as to obtain the desired results. The professional conscience and the profession to having conscience do not depend on the number of years spent within a university, but on the countless years that are to come. You have to permanently tend to be happy and satisfied with yourself. This way, your professional and personal achievements are guaranteed. Look for the people who can teach you something, for the people who treat you like equals, like partners, although in theory they are older or more known than you. and then contribute to change things when you are not content with what is going on, and do not expect others to do it for you. Help those in need, because altruism is one of the noblest features of a human being. I hope each of you finds their own way. Dear parents, let them dream, trust them, and they will feel your support and will be able to succeed. We wish you a happy and prosperous life, and we hope you always remember these years with pleasure and nostalgia, because we are proud of you. In the end, you are the sum of the people you meet and of the experiences you go through. Life has no limits. Go where you want to reach your goals. Everything is based just on two things: your heart and your hands. I wish you good luck and many professional and personal accomplishments. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Dean. Let's give her another big round of applause. Thank you. We continue, ladies and gentlemen, with there you go. University Conferentiary Doctor, continue, Ruxandra Sava Rosciano.
Thank you. Dear professors, parents, relatives, friends, my dear students, or actually my dear colleagues from now on. This is a very important day for you, because this is the beginning of your real life as doctors. After 6 years of hard work, struggling with a very awkward period during the pandemic, you finally made it. You are doctors. Remember, during my online lectures, I talked to you about the oral health-related quality of life. I would like you to keep this in mind when you are dealing with your patients, because patients don't come to us only to be treated from a certain disease. They come to us to be healed. And this means that you will have to do more than just put on a white coat and be called Dr. X. You have to really show empathy towards your patients. Roseanne, please don't cry. You're making me gonna try too. Okay, so okay. You will have to show empathy towards your patients. You will have to show them respect. You will have to show them kindness. I'm talking about all the principles that are stated in the Hippocrates Oath, which you're going to swear on in a couple of minutes. And I'm also talking about that state of well-being that you are going to achieve for your patients from both the health point of view, but also from social, cultural, and financial point of view. Don't forget to search for your own quality of life. This is very important. And this is only to be achieved by looking and questioning all the things that you like to do. This is achievable also in your personal, but also in your professional life. So always search for the things that you love to do and the people that you love to be with. And another thing, don't forget to search for the fun. How do you keep the fun in your life? I know that you're very good at keep finding some fun in your life now. But life is full of enough sobering and tragic moments, so don't forget to keep your sense of humor. You will need it. Listen to what Winston Churchill had to say. You cannot deal with the most serious things in life unless you know how to understand the most amusing ones. I hope that in a couple of years you will wish to return to Timișoara with a very big smile on your face, remembering only the good things and not so much the bad ones. I'm sure that you have plenty of nice memories to connect you to our beautiful city. Just know that we will always be here for you whenever you have any questions or whenever you need any advice. Until then, I wish you all good luck for the future. Buona fortuna per il futuro. Viel Erfolg für die Zukunft. Natamaniati lacum binjach fi hayatikum al-kadimu. Bon. Bonne chance pour la suite. Likatil i framtiden. Udači na majbutnje. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss University Conferencier. It is an emotional moment indeed, ladies and gentlemen, and it's okay to cry. It's all right. This is your moment and your moment only to savor, so savor it. But now, I need you to applaud once again for the head of practical work, Dr. Veronica Chocan.
Hello, everybody. I have to confess, this is the first time or the second time I come to the dental medicine graduation, and always I am a little bit freaked out because I'm kind of an intruder, because I'm not from the dental faculty. I had another emotional moment, not a good one, now when Conferenciar Rosciano started talking about quality of life, because I never come with a prepared speech, but I do think about what I want to talk to you beforehand, maybe one day before, and I wanted to talk about quality of life, and I thought, she's stealing my show, but no, because actually I come and complete what Conferenciar, I didn't have any idea, any other idea so quickly, but no, actually we are not overposing. You did talk a little bit about their quality of life, and this is what I wanted to talk to you about your quality of life. And it is my understanding, and we did talk about that in ethics classes, that you actually do have a good quality of life now. Even if you have some drawbacks, some flaws, some tragedy in your lives, really just being here is proof that you have a good quality of life. And you will have a good quality of life, even though you are not completely protected from tragedy, from mishaps, from misadventures, and drawbacks. The question is how to maintain the good quality of life in such a difficult profession as this one. Yeah. How to maintain your good quality of life with gambling and finding a good partner, as Professor Bratu said. And I will give you a tip that I use. I learned it from my father, who was a doctor, a very, very special man. And the key word is humility, which is in Italian l'umiltà. I urge you and I advise you to find your inner humility. Yeah, see it. It's there. It's there just because you're human and you're kind in essence. Find your humility, nourish it, maintain it. Yeah, feed it all the time and access it as frequently as possible. Remind yourself all the time, I'm only human. I have been given this good luck and good fortune of my family, of God, of genetics, of study, of whatever, and I'm in this point in my life, it can't be that bad. Just nose down. Humility doesn't mean that you will be humiliated. Don't misunderstand this word. It's a very beautiful word, and it's a very succulent concept that you will be very enriched with if you make it your friend. This is all I'm going to say to you. Don't feed your arrogance. Arrogance is never entitled, and it's always wrong. Yeah, just be humble in good quantities, in good qualities, in good quality, and I think you'll be as happy as possible. Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me.
Thank you very much, Miss Head Practical Work. She is right in a way. It sounds kind of arrogant to make you guys applaud for themselves. So let's hear a big round of applause from everyone who's invited, not you guys, everyone who showed up for their friend, family. Let's hear a big round of applause for your graduates, for your doctors, as I invite on stage, and everyone's applause is the university assistant doctor. Come on, keep on applauding. There you go, Edmund Chora.
dear professors, dear colleagues, because you're my colleagues now, when I was asked by Nicola, where are you, Nicola? Raise your hand. To hold the speech for you today, I was kind of nervous. I didn't accept at that point, and I said to him, do you remember what I said to you? No, not really. I said, I have to think about it. And then you called me back. Have you thought about it? It was 10 minutes, okay? I said, okay, Nicola, but do you want something formal or informal? And he said, you know what he said? Do whatever. We just want you there. And I said, okay. And I want to address you some words which might help you in the future or might guide you. It sure helped me, so I'm going to continue with a little story which is about wisdom and knowledge, okay? Now, at this point, you have already the knowledge. You went through school, you went through some teachings, you know stuff. And here comes wisdom. Wisdom is how to use that knowledge, okay? And how to impact others' life through your knowledge, through your wisdom, okay? And never get schooling get in the way of your education. The education is what you got from your family, from your friends, from your professors, or from everybody you have interacted with. Let that guide you, okay? And never be afraid to aim high, okay? Because it's okay to aim high and it's okay to miss. Because if you aim high and miss, it's all right. If you aim low and hit, maybe you're gonna stay there, and it's not okay if you want to develop, to become your best, okay? And as the ones who spoke before me said, pride is the burden of a foolish person, okay? Don't be too proud of yourself. Always look for development, always look to grow, to be a better person. And I'm just not yet finished, okay? Because I still have a few stories which I remember from the time we passed together, okay? As I look to Benny, okay? You remember the story with the lion and the hyenas I told you. And the first thing Benny asked me, okay, it was, doctor, the lion in this story is you, right? And I said, you take the conclusions. Okay, so it's important for you to attract people and impact them. And if you do a job, do it right, okay? Do it as it should be done, okay? And whenever and wherever you're going, don't go alone, and you won't go alone. And find people who can take care of you, can pick you up and dust you off, and tell you that everything's gonna be all right and you can move on. These people are your friends, your family, your partner, okay? And find the person and the mission, okay? You already have your mission, you already have your passion, and I wish you the best, and build your future and be your best.
Thank you, Mr. University Assistant, for this gorgeous speech, which for our colleagues definitely meant more than just something, just anything. Ladies and gentlemen, the old guard has finished speaking. Let's hear a big, big, big round of applause for all the members of the board. Thank you, thank you. So, as I said, the old guard has finished speaking. Now it is time for the new guard, as I invite on stage. You know who I'm going to invite, so let's hear a big, 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 big round of applause for the head of promotion of the 2022 class. Yeah, there you go, Nicola Del Vecchio. Hey!
Good morning, dear doctors. Today is a special day for me, for my parents, my girlfriends, and all my friends. I started this experience by betting on my future, trying to make my life and the life of my girlfriends better. I deeply thought that we have only one life, and my goal had to be to live it the best of my ability, from the beginning to the end. And during this experience, I did right and wrong things, but at the same time, I was learning and I always went on trying to figure out where I was wrong to improve myself. Time flew by during this university period. So the fact that I'm here today talking to you means that I've been able to move forward with this new high level of knowledge. And I can make people better, I can make myself better, I can do more for my family, my girlfriends, and for my friends. I want to thank my father, my mother, my brother, all my family, for the moral and economical support over those 6 years. I would like to thank my coquina for having resisted in their 6 years away from me. We have been engaged for 13 years. He supported me in moments of weakness and not make me feel distant. In fact, next year I will marry. I want to thank my colleagues, especially Paolo De Socus, with whom I have shared joys and difficult moments that we have overcome together with excellent results. I would like to thank Team Shoara for allowing me to grow and to meet kind people who did not hesitate to make me feel at home even if I was alone 1,000 kilometers away from my city. I have two messages for my dear colleague. Surround yourself with the people who eyes light up when they see you coming. And the top of mountain is the bottom of next one. So keep climbing.
Thank you, Nicola. On behalf of the committee, get an honorary plaque. Thank you. Next up, in your applauses, I invite on stage Paolo De Socus. Paolo will get an honorary plaque as well from the board. Big round of applause for the legend. There you go. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, I invite on stage to say to us a couple of words, Bruce Bernard Helmut.
Of course, as the German I am, I prepared, of course, a very nice speech for this day. But as I heard so many people talk before already about the great things we have done, and I was thinking to improvise. But now I'm afraid, so I will read what is on here. Okay? No, it's so nice. So the first thing I want to say is I'm very lucky today because I meet so many nice people. I had so many great experiences. And for this day, I want to tell all of you a story. One of my favorite stories, actually, of all my life that I heard. And it starts like this. Many years ago, some kids, they met in Timișoara to do what they sought out to do, to study well, very well. They came here and they didn't know much about the world, about cultures. They mostly lived at home with their parents, well protected. And the parents saw them growing up until the kids were ready to leave home and to become something, to make something of themselves. But the parents were special and they were smart. The parents knew that if you trust your child and if you invest in your child, great things will happen. And we see what happened today here. We're all very happy. In the beginning, of course, it was new for all these little kids that came here. But time went, nobody knew what was coming, nobody knew, is the next exam so difficult that I will fail? Is the next exam okay? Did I study enough? Many things we had no idea about. And they went out, they lived life, student life to be exact. We had very many great times together. And we enjoyed the new life that we had found. Stories, parties, people we met, so many spoken stories that we heard over these years. And time went by, the children grew up. And now the parents knew that this will happen, and the children also knew that they will have to grow up one day. But will the day come so fast? Will the days go so quick? Unfortunately, yes. And also fortunately, yes. The most important thing that the children learned, though, beside dentistry, was to see the goodness in each other and to understand the value of each individual that they meet along the journey. And by value, I don't mean it's difficult to explain actually the value. By value, it means to understand and to embrace the differences in each other, to understand that everything that another person has, the good, maybe you see them as good, or the bad, maybe you see them as good. This is perspective. Is all about how you look at it and what you take away from it. So I cannot say that my colleagues have any bad qualities. Some qualities are interesting, and other qualities are very interesting. So I'm proud of you all, guys. Very proud of you all. And I think this is the spirit that each carries in his heart after these 6 years. The spirit of being together, the spirit of being a family. And for being a family, it's also important to fight a little bit, to have some differences, to understand each other in a way that no one else can understand. So, after many great years, I find myself standing here without a tear in my eye, because I already cried too many. And I just want to tell you this, my favorite story with my favorite people and my favorite times. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, and dear doctors and colleagues, I am not originally from Timișoara either. I am Romanian, but I now realize why I like presenting foreign graduates ceremonies as well, because you guys add up to the beauty, to the spice, to the multiculturalism of what Timișoara truly means. Let's give a round of applause for that. As I invite on stage the next speaker, Ahmed Rozan Ahmed Al-Medin.
Hello, dear colleagues. So I wanted to prepare a word and to write it, but I felt this is so traditional. Why? When you can just speak from your heart. And allow me today to speak in Arabic in honor of my mother here, who have sacrificed a lot for me to stand on this stage today and speak. So I'll be speaking in Arabic, and I'll try my best to translate some of what I speak in English as well. شرف ليا كبير جدا اني اكون النهارده موجوده، والفضل في ده يرجع لماما. فاكره نفسي وانا عمري 17 سنه متاخره على الجامعه، مستنيه فيزا عشان ادخل البلد، وفاكره ان انا جيت شهر قبل امتحانات اول فصل، وكل الناس بتقولي مش هتعدي، مش هتنجحي، وماما الوحيده اللي امنت فيا وقالت لي هتنجحي. واتصور انه كلنا مهما اختلفت تفاصيل قصتنا، كل ام واب هنا عاشوا نفس الحكايه مع اولادهم بشكل او باخر. So I remember on this day, I cannot but remember the first day here in Timișoara, when I was already 17 years old, very delayed to my academic year and my academic colleagues, because I had a delayed visa and waiting every day, hoping for the visa to come before the register day closes. And I remember exactly the day when I got the visa. It was on the 14th, and the last day of register was on the 16th of November. So I came basically, my flight landed here in Timișoara on the 15th evening. So literally, I came one night before the last day of register, and I could have lost 1 year. All the people told me that I would not succeed, that I'll fail the year, that I'm already too late, but my mother, my family believed in me, and they told me, you can do it. And look at me here, 6th year, graduating. I know this is my personal story, but from all the things we've been through, me and my colleagues together, it's not just a personal story. Maybe the details are personal, but we all lived the same suffer, the same problems. We got through them together. We fighted. I will not deny that. اتخانقنا. مش هنكر ده. اتخانقنا كتير. وتصالحنا أكتر وكنا سند لبعض أكتر وأكتر. So I entered this university, and I see these strange faces. I was so worried, will I be accepted? Because I come from a different culture. Will they accept me? And I couldn't find but all the hospitality, generous, friendly souls who embraced me and been really, really the best colleagues I can ever ask for. أحب أوجه النهاردة كلمتي لكل الأهالي لأنه من اللي قالوه اللي قبلي أوكي دي بيننا وبين العرب أوكي كل اللي قالوه قبلي ما حدش اداكم حقكم أوكي والنهاردة حابة اديكم حقكم وأقول لكم إنه شكراً على بعد مسافتكم على بعدكم بالبلدان وقارات عنا كنتوا دايماً موجودين جنبنا كنتوا دايماً supportive كنتوا دايماً بتسندونا كنتوا كأنكم موجودين حوالينا ومش قادرة أوصف الفرحة بتاعة النهاردة وجود ماما زي ما جت سلمتني النهاردة في تمشوارة من 6 سنين جاية النهاردة تستلمني وأنا دكتورة وأتمنى طول حياتي أكون فخر ليها وكل أصحابي برضو يكونوا فخر ليكم عشان أنتوا تعبتوا معانا جدا جدا جدا. So my colleagues have said a lot of nice things, but I felt that we need to give more honor for our parents who have been supporting us even though they were very far away, countries, sometimes also continents, that far, but still, they were always supporting us. They were always there for us. They were always cheering us up as if they were just next to us. And I will thank the technology for that. Yeah, that's good. WhatsApp calls. Let's hear a clap for WhatsApp calls. And last but not least, I'd like to thank all my teachers who have taught us well, who have prepared us for this moment. And I'd like to go with a special thank, because 6th year was one hell of a year. Sorry, excuse my language, but yes, it was. And I would like to thank Dr. Tsohanek and Dr. Nelima for making this year easier for us. Thank you so much for having me today and giving me the honor to speak. Love you, everyone! Woo! Okay, last thing. الأمهات بتعرفوا تزغرطوا؟ And that was our Arab way to celebrate. Bye.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. How beautiful it is to hear how many 4, 5 languages have been so far. Great speech, great speech. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Shukran lak, khitab azim. Sugar, like, thank you, great speech. I'm sorry, that's Google Translate. Thank you. I'm doing my best, sorry. I don't speak Arabic. However, I do want you to applaud again. Come on, you still got it in you. Come on. Let's give it up for Alfieri Beatriz.
So, I'll try not to speak that long, because my colleagues know that I speak that long. So, I think no one of us imagined 6 years ago how far this journey and difficult would have gone, how many difficulties and obstacles we would have faced, but proving in the same moment how powerful, strong, and resilient people we all are. Each one of you, at your unique way, did teach me so much, not even knowing that. You all have a special word to offer, a very special word to offer, proving that cohesion nowadays is stronger than anything else. I want also to thank each doctor and professor that did guide us along these years with constancy and passion, confirming that teaching for the love to teach is still possible. I wish you guys the best in your career, in your life, as doctors and human beings. Try to wake up every day and create your own daily miracle. Voglio ringraziare in modo speciale tutti i genitori, parenti, amici presenti e non, che sono stati un pilastro affinché ci trovassimo qui oggi a celebrare con la conclusione di questo percorso bellissimo. I will translate it as well in English. I want to thank all the people, parents, friends that are here, the ones that could not have attended, because without you today we were not supposed to be here. Congratulations, doctors.
One big round of applause for your colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. That was it. No, it's fine. It's fine. I know you have potential. You still have to clap. We still have a bit of the ceremony going. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, you can rest your hands for a little bit, for we are about to enjoy a remembrance video, a compilation of photos and videos of you in your most dashing moments, in your most beautiful moments as doctors, as students. Thank you.
Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in a sky full of stars, I think I see you. I think I see you. You're a sky full of stars, such a heavenly feeling. You're such a heavenly Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. Cause you're a sky full of stars. Cause you light up the path. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. Cause in a sky full of stars, I think I saw you. I don't care if you do. Cause in a sky full of stars, I think I saw you.
Thank you. Let's take one big round of applause to you, Dr.
To you, my colleagues. Ladies and gentlemen, a key moment if I may say, is coming up, as I invite on stage the graduates in your applauses, Paolo De Zogus, Dr. Paolo De Zogus and Dr. Nicola Del Vecchio, to pass the key to the fifth-year students, again in your applauses, Eden Boxer and Nicola Santoro. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had throughout this beautiful ceremony a lot of emotional and important moments that you will cherish for the rest of your lives. But personally, I believe that right now is probably the most emotional, the most solemn, and the most important moment of this ceremony. Please stand up and be ready to serve the oath of Hippocrates, to become doctors.
The most appropriate person to tell with you this oath is your professor of ethics and medical deontology. So please, I invite Professor Veronica Jokan to tell you this oath. Beforehand, please raise your right hand and put it on your heart. Those with dextro position on your left, the other way around, on your left, and yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, and repeat after me. I will do it in small phrases, okay? Can we begin? Are you ready? Okay, you're on your oath now, right? I solemnly pledge myself to consecrate my life to the service of humanity.
To consecrate my life to the service of humanity.
I will give to my teachers the respect and gratitude which is their due. I will practice my profession with conscience and dignity. The health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will respect the secrets which are confided in me. I will maintain by all means in my power the honor and the noble traditions of the medical profession. My colleagues will be my brothers and sisters. I will not permit considerations of religion, nationality, race, gender, politics, socio-economic standing, or sexual orientation to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will maintain the utmost respect for human life, even under threat. I will not use my medical knowledge contrary to the laws of humanity. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor.
Thank you. Bravo! Bravo, dear colleagues! Dear doctors!
May God or Allah or whoever you believe in give you strength to carry on. Thank you. You may sit. Another emotional moment is coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It is the final call of the catalog. I would kindly ask you to come on stage on your left-hand side, just like the airplane. The entrance is on the left-hand side, the exit is on the right-hand side. You come in this way, you go out this way. Thank you.
Okay, class of 2022, Doctor of Dental Medicine, Dr. Abu Rkia Marsil. Dr. Ahmed Rozan Ahmed Al-Meddin. Dr. Alfieri Beatriz. Dr. Alizadeh Ahmad Tamim. Dr. Bros Bernhard Helmut. Dr. Cañeta Francesco Paolo. Dr. Del Curatolo Francesco. Dr. Del Vecchio Nicola. Dr. De Sogus Paulo. Dr. Di Molfetta Francesco. Dr. Di Paolo Vittorio. Dr. Mari Adam. Dr. Mayer Philip. Dr. Moulin Nicolas Joel. Dr. Musacchio Simone. Dr. Romain Rodolphe Gilles Jonathan. Dr. Schittenhell Moritz Amadeus. Dr. Sparta Andrea. Dr. Torisi Dario. Dr. Varlamov Vadim. Dr. Yunis Ahmad. So, these were the graduates of the 2022 class of dental medicine. Big applause.
We're gonna wait for a minute until everyone comes to their seats, because after that, ladies and gentlemen, would be technically the end of the ceremony, but I want it to be the most energetic and explosive moment, the throwing of the tokes. Yeah, that's the spirit. One big round of applause until everyone comes to their seats. Thank you. You've been a great crowd, such a great energy. Thank you so much. Dear doctors of dental medicine, my colleagues, some of you I know, not very well, but I know you. And we've seen each other before at different ceremonies. And with every ceremony that I present, I feel even more and more pride of what this great university that I have graduated from as well is capable to offer. Such a great crowd, and you seem so united. I love the photos you've had. So many good memories that you're gonna cherish for the rest of your lives in the end. Are we ready to take our seats? Just a moment. Simone, come on, Simone. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, officially, right? Dear colleagues, dear doctors of dental medicine, everything that you've done in these 6 years adds up to this very moment. You are doctors right now, but let's finish this ceremony. Stand up, please. I'm gonna count decreasingly from 5 to 1 and go. Right, when I'm gonna say go, you throw the tokes. The confetti is gonna come at 3. Don't be afraid, don't be alarmed. Listen to my signal. Go. When I say go, you throw, okay? Ready? Steady? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Congratulations, class of 2022 of dental medicine from the Medical and Pharmacy University of Timișoara, Victor Babiš. I've been your host, Mike Vlad Alexandru. Thank you for having me. Have a great day.